on this before, on the fact that the agendas matter, like the agendas that we have matter. And so I guess what I'm trying to ask is that to Jason Silva, like, when you talk about this future where our technologies advance so much, and like singularity and what's going to happen after that, like, don't you ever feel afraid that things will advance so quickly without necessarily like thinking about what we want to do, what our agendas are, when we have this future? Like, I feel like, what happens if these things do end up in the wrong hands? What happens if if it's in the right hands, but we don't necessarily know what to do because things are moving too fast for us?
Sure. I mean, there's a great article in the website for the Edge Foundation that was saying that when the astronauts first turned around and took a picture of the Earth from space, that changed the story of who and what we were. That picture provided a different context and a different way of seeing and understanding ourselves, and in turn changed the story, changed the context, changed the story, changed reality of what we are. And that now, in the face of these emerging technologies, that we are due for a new story. You know, and I'm not a scientist. I tell people, you know, I was hearing this filmmaker once saying, I'm in the feelings business, or I'm in the imagination business. But I feel like, you know, my small contribution to that is the exploration in the media that I make. So my short videos are speculative, and they're about technology, but they're also about metaphysics, and they're about the human condition, and they're about love, and they're about loss, and they're meant to provoke a conversation and a discussion, you know? And I always say I just want a seat at the table, you know what I'm saying? Because I agree with you. I think that we need to be talking about these agendas, and I want to be part of that conversation for sure. I mean, that is an ambition of mine for sure.
It's funny. I remember the first few times I was interviewed when I did my first book. What are you doing? What are you doing? I said, I just want a seat at the table. I used to say that all the time. I just want to be a part of that conversation,
Yeah, exactly.
a real part of that conversation.
Yeah.
But the thing is, then you get your seat at the table. And now, which is sort of where she's going, it's like, well, now what? Now you got your seat at the table, and then you realize, oh, I'm not a journalist. I'm a propagandist, right? And that's okay. So what am I mean, because we're all propagandists. No such thing as balanced journalism. That was
Right.
such a stupid idea that
Yeah.
would be balanced. Like, where do you put the fulcrum?
Stop pretending, exactly.
Yeah. So instead, we're arguing for something. We're fighting for something. We're trying to persuade people of something. We're trying to at least get our mirror neurons activated by